Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendship? Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it be?
Welcome to our Voice of the West. This is our 22nd annual elocution contest for high school students. We are glad to have you with us. Please stand for our national anthem, presented as a musical rendition done by the Benque Marching Band. Let's bow our head in prayer. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, we express our gratitude for the commemoration of 22 years of Voice of the West for high school students in Cayo District. We ask for your guidance and blessing for all students participating this year, as well as for the teachers, parents, and friends who have supported, encouraging them throughout their preparation. May their voices serve as a vessel for your divine guidance. We give thanks and blessing for Universal Hardware in sponsoring TNC Channel, whose support has made this event possible. In your presence, Lord, I am humble and seek your blessings upon our Rotary community, that we may remain steadfast in our commitment to serving our community according to your will. I offer this prayer in the almighty name of Jesus. Amen.
Good evening and welcome to the annual Voice of the West contest. I'm Cynthia Reese, a former president of the Rotary Club of San Ignacio. We are deeply grateful for the unwavering support of the students, teachers, and families who have diligently prepared our participants for this evening's event. Thank you all. Behind the scenes, it takes the dedication of numerous Rotarian volunteers and extensive effort to bring this competition to you. We extend our gratitude to our sponsor, Universal Hardware, whose generosity provides cash prizes for our top winners in each category and trophies for the winning high schools. Their funding also supports other community activities. The delivery of this exciting contest unites Rotarians across Cayo from Belmopan to Benque. The partnership we have formed with the National Channel over the past 3 years has been a great addition. The technicians from Channel 10 have supported, directed, and enhanced this event. Our collaboration enables us to reach a broader audience through Channel 10 and various social media platforms. I'm particularly proud that tonight we have 20 participants sharing their thoughts and passions with us. Public speaking is a valuable skill that requires practice and courage, and we hope these young speakers will emerge as future leaders, propelling Belize towards a brighter tomorrow. You'll see we have a fine example of this in one of our judges. Now, on with the contest.
Hi, my name is Olga Herrera, and I am from the San Ignacio Rotary Club. The reason I joined is because I believe in giving back to my community. Thanks for joining us tonight for our annual Voice of the West competition. As our participants show off their creative writing and speaking skills, they will be scored by a panel of judges. I will now introduce this year's judges and explain how the competition works and how the performances will be judged. Our three judges are Mrs. Isaura Williams, retired education officer serving in the Cayo District Office. Mr. Vincent Conyers, a member of the Rotary Club of Belmopan, has been in the New York City education system for 30 years. He holds a master's degree in education and museum studies. Ms. Vivian Arthur, a past Voice of the West participant from 2014 to 2016, competing in all three categories and winning first place twice. She is currently working on her PhD in chemistry in Japan. Thank you, judges, for much volunteering your time to work with us on this event. Each student will be judged on their performance using the same scoring process for each category. The scoring is from 1 low to 5 high for each of these criteria: effectiveness, eye contact, articulation and gestures, inflection. The schools received these criteria lists when they were invited to join the competition. Each judge will score each student, and those scores are tabulated to arrive at the final score for each student. The students with the highest scores will win first, second, and third place cash prizes: $300 for the first place winner, $200 for the second place winners, and $100 for third place. The first place winners will also take home a trophy for their school. We will safely deliver the prizes to the students and schools when the students return after the Easter break. We use timing lights to assist the student with the 4 minutes allowed for their performance. These lights are off screen and help the participant know how much time they have left. Thanks for joining us this evening. It is time we let the students speak for themselves. Here is Faisal Ahmad to introduce the first category.
Hello, Voice of the West students, faculty, friends, and family. I am Faisal Ahmad, president of the Rotary Club of San Ignacio. I have served as a Rotarian for 7 years. Rotary has given me the opportunity to provide community service to both local and international communities. Thanks for joining us tonight. Our first category is original poem, and we have 8 students who composed their own poem to compete in this category. Each student has 4 minutes to complete their presentation.
Hi, my name is Ziya from 4th Form of Belmopan Methodist High. I will be presenting an original poem. Project Miracle. You roll out of bed, once again, nothing in your head, your mind is blank, seemingly too tired to even say thanks. But the truth is, you should be thankful every day. Let me get on my knees so that I can pray. Every morning that you wake up is a blessing. I don't care how much you hear these words. Listen to me when I'm preaching. However, it's near impossible. You all didn't even listen to the teachings. Every time that your eyes crack open is a sign that by God you are chosen to be the generation called forth to show its excellence. Every time that your lungs inhale a new breath of air is God showing you that you are meant to be here, and He, the Father, will always be near. Every time that your muscles regain movement is God showing you that He remains contented, even if to Him your soul is elusive. It's a miracle that you are here. So many people's skin have gone cold, their eyes are beyond closed, never to be reopened unless, of course, it's in another form. So many people have lost loved ones. They're here, but their lives are a playground for detriment. They're broken, alone. Hearts have gone cold, minds have gone quiet, a lifetime of what feels like punishment. So many people have disabilities. They're here, but are they really? They can barely move, if any at all. Their bodies are made uniquely. They're beautiful, but they're challenged intensively. So many of us are in pain constantly. It never ends. Pinching needles years on end. It's like we're here, but we're fighting our destiny. So many struggles, yet you're here. Perfect. Alive by the grace of God, but ungrateful. You're taking life for granted. A lot of you don't even want to be alive. You find the wrong even in what is right. How do you think that makes the Creator feel? The man that made night and day, sky and sea, animals with glee, all for you to see. This man, he moved mountains for you and me. If you ever feel like what you're going through is tough, remember that it is a miracle that you are here. So bow your heads, close your eyes after you open them and say, thank you, because you owe that being up there your life. With that said, thank you for making me a part of your project miracle.
My name is Shadha Garcia, and I'm a proud third farm student at Belmopan Baptist High School. Today, I'll be sharing an original poem entitled Isolated. You see, I'm always getting rejected. I never got respected. Then again, they expect that I'm supposed to be the bigger one. I'm supposed to be the one to set examples. People always looking down on me. People always saying, be a better person in life. Is it because of my low self-esteem? I'm always walking with my head down. I don't ever smile. Why? Because I don't feel the reason to. People always want to see you smile, but yet they don't know what's going on behind that smile. People always saying things to hurt my feeling. I'm always saying things to bring myself down. But just to let you know, what goes around comes around. And when it does, it's going to hit twice as hard. You know, sometimes I feel like giving up on stuff in life. Why? Because I feel isolated. They don't know what it's like to feel like no one cares. They don't know what it's like to feel hurt, down, and depressed. They don't even know what it's like to feel unloved, unwanted, unappreciated, and like no one cares. Do you even know what it's like to feel locked away from everyone and everything around you is only gray and black? Do you? No. And you know what's the worst part? The worst part is that the person I thought would be here helping me fight through this battle just simply turned their back on me. Like, come on, man. Can't you just see what I've been through already? Wait. No. Because you don't even know that I've been crying behind closed doors. You don't even know what it's like to feel rejected by the person you thought would be there. You don't know what it's like to put your trust in someone that doesn't even show interest in you. But I guess no one sees the pain I'm going through.
My name is Enzen Perez, and I'm a student at the Our Lady of Guadalupe, Roman Catholic High School. I'm in fourth form, and I will be reciting an original poem that I wrote. Generational Bruise. We gave you blues, but you gave us only a bruise. We've struggled to hurdle bullets like magnets. I'm negative, it's positive. My mother cries, you despise your only child. Call me wicked, rugged, and wild, like the old Wild West. The guilt impregnated weighing down. I'm society's main clown. The face I've been forced to display. You get pride by seeing me cry. No remorse in those demon-like eyes. My people, signified as time-wasting pigeons with no life or ambitions. The rosette of my skin receives only shrugs, giving only a feeling of disgust. Can't help but doubt myself in society's eyes. This reality of mine, where I can't look into the world for simple reassurance. No sense of guidance, no sense in how we should go about our days. And that leads us to often stray, to disobey the rules in our society, and to kill time like frogs kill flies, dogs howling at moon. Will my people liberate themselves soon? The Cat 09, the reason for many of my demise, leaves only brutal signs. Melanin, this is the darkness that never shines. But my wounds glistens like fireflies in the night skies, but our cries are left blowing in the wind. My people left behind, blinded by your wicked eyes. Blinded by your wicked eyes. This reality reflecting, is it wrong for me to want better in my life? If I would be offered a better life, where my hopes and promises weren't blown in the wind, believe me, I wouldn't think twice. I'd love to be free, but I'm only a crow judged by his feathers that's not accepted in this reality. But if I were to be a snow white dove, I would never be shrugged. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Frederick Sido. I'm a third former at Belmopan Comprehensive, and my category is original. Mother, mother, what an amazing person you are. Through the wind she treads, above the clouds she sleeps, in the ocean she weeps, and under the earth she hides. Nature is quite the unique band, ears blessed with the voices of birds, the soothing sound of rain, the sharp pitch of thunder, and the consistent drumming of the wind. Sight taken by awe of the scenery, mountains just right, showing them all in their own special way. Trees dancing to the beat of the drums, rivers just right, seeming to flow like hair that is brushed and cared by the gods, and clouds depicting pictures for how far the mind can see. Mother Nature is quite the kind and caring one. She gives us fruits and vegetables for us to stay healthy, water for us to drink and bathe in, air to breathe, light to guide us, earth for our curiousness, and other creatures for our loneliness. She can't be strict though. Her destructive stomps to knock us down, her violent screeches to swirl us away, her enveloping rage to engrave discipline into us, and her cold shoulder to ice our attitudes in place. Mother is not bad though. She's just trying her best. She puts us to sleep, covers us in the scary yet comforting blanket of darkness, wakes us up with her easing glare, and hugs us with her warm, comforting aura. One day we might be able to take care of Mother so she can finally rest in peace and comfort as much as she had made us feel so comforted and in peace. Thank you very much.
My name is Mel Young. I come from Arlene Young Nazarene High School, and I am in second farm. Woman Rise Above Violence is the name of my poem. Beliefs we remise. To end the violence against women, we shall rise. Women and girls, our voices are strong. In unity, we will fight the wrong. From the Blue Hole's debts to Kayo's grace, together we'll foster a peaceful place. 365 days of action against grief to protect women and girls from the harm of their enemies. Inequality's chains we must break and defy, and embrace the strength in every woman's eye. Belizean sisters, together we stand to end prejudice hand in hand. God created us to live and love as one. For his purpose, we will stand tall, and we will. God created us to live and love as one. For his purpose, we will stand tall and end the violence once and for all. Our fight will not sprawl. Our fight will not sprawl. For the blood of all victims to the cries of their sorrow, for justice, dignity, and equal rights, we will strive and we will fight for our lives to make the world safer for us all.
My name is Janiv Nabet. I'm a second former from Melbourne Technical High School. My category is original poems, and it's entitled, Who Am I? Every morning, as I rise from my bed, I ask myself in my head, who am I? Am I this person who's always thrilled, treasured like a pearl, and admired like a blooming flower? Or am I this person who's always down, invisible, and neglected? I don't know. It's weird that I have this body, and yet I feel so confused on who I am. It feels as if I'm trying to get to know this person that just doesn't help. I try to fit in with these people who know nothing about me, but it feels as if I've been stung by a bee because I just don't understand why people talk bad about me. I only watch as these people are thrilled about their day while I'm here in bed crying all my pain away, drowning in my own sorrows. I could be in a crowded room flooded with people, but yet feel so hollow inside, not knowing if they will pay mine or just pass by. In the night, as I stare at the shining light hovering above my head, I think, I ask, and I even wonder. But yet, there is still no answer. Who am I? Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Arlene Romero. I'm a second former student coming from San Ignacio High School, and I'm here to recite my original poem. So this poem is about criticizing the mismatch between society expectations and the neglect or mistreatment which many children unfortunately face nowadays. So the reason I decided to write this poem was a desire to raise awareness of importance of love and nurturing in every child's life. So this poem is entitled, What Does the World Expect? What does the world expect? People want to see their future filled with glorious lights, but refuse to give a child their rights. What does the world expect? People show a child the wrong use of technology, knowing that it will ruin a child's psychology. What does the world expect? Parents want to feel respected, but have their child neglected. What does the world expect? Father being drunk when he returned. What do you expect a child to learn? What does the world expect? Parents often complain about their child's aggression, but they have never shown their own child affection. What does the world expect? Parents say, my child is never good, but deep down, they have misunderstood. What does the world expect? Parents whisper dreams of heights to reach, but the world's harsh lesson they fail to teach. What does the world expect? If you never show a child love, what you think the child's behavior will be of. For nurturing a child's true flight lies the essence of what is right. Thank you very much.
My name is Melbourne McLaren. I'm a fourth form student at Udani S High School. Today I'll be reciting an original poem entitled Shattered. Shattered. Your words sink like the Titanic. Your judgments cause me to panic. I feel broken by your definition of me. How can you say something like that knowing we are not the same? You make me feel depressed by your calling of names. Why are you not ashamed? Ashamed by your choice of words destroying someone's happiness and confidence. You're ugly, stupid, not good enough, dumb, and weak. Those words roll out of your mouth as you speak, causing me to believe all of what you say. Your words affect me in every single way. Like a broken vase, I am shattered. Instead of making me feel flattered, your vicious words cause me to feel battered. Trying to convince myself that I am the opposite of what you say, but your word is like a record playing in my mind every day. I try to fight your negativity, but lose the battle as you shoot me with your bullets of cruel words, causing wounds deepened with depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, and fear. Watching you yelling those words caused me to shed tears. Does making me sad make you happy? Why do you bring me down, cause me to break? I am human, for God's sake. Your words don't make my reality, I say. Still, they push that thought far away. Shattered, to be broken, that's how I feel emotionally. To hear this from your parents, teachers, and partners hurt, letting me feel less of my worth. To hear this from your parents, teachers, partners, letting me feel less of my worth. I tell myself that I was strong, but I was wrong. I was wrong because I let your words weaken my positive thoughts of myself. Those are just words, they say, but they don't know how those words affect me in every single way. Like a broken vase, I am shattered, trying to pick up the pieces to build myself back, but those words cause me to feel attacked. Shattered, feeling broken, thoughts unspoken, causing to feel sad, mad, believing what you say doesn't feel okay. Shattered. Remember, I do matter. Thank you.
Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendship? Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned?
Universal has all the tools you need for the perfect outdoor grilling. Visit Universal Hardware for a supply of top quality kitchen appliances, perfect for indoor and outdoor dining and cookouts. Find us on Chetamal Boulevard in Belize City or Center Avenue in Spanish Lookout. Universal Hardware, the preferred solutions provider.
Get ready for an entertainment experience unlike any other with a national channel. We offer live event coverage from anywhere in Belize, whether it's action, sports, podcasts, documentaries, and exclusive interviews. We bring the excitement directly to your screens with cutting-edge video production and superior quality, social media-tailored content. TNC 10, the national channel, is your entertainment station.
Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendship? Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned?
Hello from San Ignacio. I am Shalu Butcher O'Brien, a newly inducted member of the Rotary Club of San Ignacio. I've been a friend of Rotary for the past 25 years, and I've supported the Voice of the West. The published poem or excerpt category is so dear to my heart. In 2012, while my daughter attended Sacred Heart College, she participated in this competition and won first place with her excerpt of Barack Obama's inauguration speech. Our second category is published poems or excerpt, and we have 7 students competing in this category. For an easy download, you can find the program for this entire event online. Thanks for joining us tonight to cheer our students on.
My name is Chelsea Alberto, a student at Belmopan Baptist High School in the class of Fort Farm. And today I'll be reciting a published poem entitled, It's Not That I Don't Want to Be Happy. It's not that I don't want to be happy. It's that despite how hard I try, I can't bring myself to be happy. I feel suffocated, embarrassed, ashamed. Why did I have to be this way? I've got great friends, good academic results, on paper, everything is okay. Yet, all I ever seem to see is sadness and gray. It's like there's this burden on me, pulling me to the ground, and however how hard I try, I can't bring myself out. I can't bring myself to care. How about anything? Not me, not him, not her. Living has become this constant nightmare, and it's just not fair. Society will tell me to try yoga, go for a walk, listen to meditation. I tell them this cannot be solved by exercise and medication. It's a serious disease that affects every aspect of my life, my work, my relationships, my education, and to this day, despite my best efforts to explain, I'm always met with this blind hesitation. People will ask me, why are you always so sad? I tell them, I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is that I wake up every day feeling like absolute waste. And now, that's become my norm. I'm afraid of the world. I'm afraid of putting my guard down in fear that I'll be judged for something I cannot control. Where's the fairness of it all? Do you think I like to watch myself fall into this hole of self-hate, shame, and loyalty? No. So I hide them, and I hide them all. I put up a wall that's so high you will never see any of my pain or any of my flaws. And I create this character, and she's perfect, and she's invincible. And so I carry on living these 2 lives, one for the public and one for me just late at night, because that's easier than admitting I have a problem. And that's the problem. The stigma is real people, and it will not go until we realize that mental health is a big deal. It's a hidden disease that's affecting so many lives. Can't you just wake up and listen to the silent cries? It's the kids who never speak, the woman who's too emotional, the guy who's always tired, the guy who just got fired because he was absent a lot. But do you think any of his colleagues knew that? Of course not. Depression is hell inside of me, and it eats me up daily. Thank you.
My name is Gabriel K, a junior at Our Lady of Guadalupe Roman Catholic High School. Today I'll be reciting a published poem by Pablo Neruda that expresses the depth of love and the lasting impact it can have in our daily life. If you forgot me, I want you to know one thing. You know how this is? If I look at the crystal moon, at the red branch, of the slow autumn at my window, if I touch near the fire the impalpable ash, or the wrinkled body of the log, everything carries me to you, as if everything exists, aromas, light, metals. We're a little boat that sails toward those isles of yours. Well now, if little by little you stop loving me, I shall stop loving you little by little. If suddenly you forgot me, do not look for me, for I shall have already forgotten you. If you think it's land and mad, the winds of banners that passes through my life, and you decide to leave me at the shores of heart where I have roots, remember that on that day, at that hour, I shall lift up my arms and my roots will set off to seek another land. But if each day, each hour, you feel distant to me, if each day, if each hour, if each day, if each hour you feel distant to me, we feel distant to me. With implacable sweetness, my love, my own. In me, all that fire is repeated. In me, nothing is forgotten. My love feed in your love, beloved, and as long as you live, it will be in your arm without leaving mine. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jamina Morales. I am at Our Lady of Guadalupe High School. I am a second farmer. I will be reciting a poem, Why Me by Barbara Vance. Why me? If you have to ask why me when you're feeling really blue, when the world is turned against you and you don't know what to do, when you're feeling more confused than you could ever express, when the setting sun won't shine and the stars will not align, when you want to pull the covers above your head, come and tell me when you're happy and when you feel happy about being you. And then I will be happy about me too.
Hello everyone, my name is Udani Sanchez. I am a first former at Belmopan Technical High School. My category is published poetry, and it is entitled Pulchritudinous Insanity by Ali Benwick. Everyone wants what they can't have. The short want to be tall, the small want to be big, the rough want to be smooth. And these all seem like reasonable yearnings of the average lackluster being. There are those among us who aren't blessed with the preferred settings of society, so they spend the majority of their lives wanting, wishing, craving. But I'm not here to talk about them. I'm here to talk about their envied opposites, the ones who are born with all the qualities that everyone else longs for, the ones who don't even have to try. They get everything, but if there are two rules that life follows so effortlessly, it's that it gives and it takes away. Under the whim of these unspoken rules, there are those who aren't blessed with perfection, so they seek to balance the scale. You can't have everything, but you can always steal from the ones that do. They get the low ends of the deals and look, while the perfect gets sentenced to the chains of judgment. But even after all that, I'm afraid that... I'm sorry. Can I start over? Okay. So, everyone wants what they can't have. The short want to be tall, the small want to be big, the rough want to be smooth. These all seem like reasonable yearnings of the average lackluster being. There are those among us who aren't blessed with the preferred settings of society, so they spend the majority of their lives wanting, wishing, craving. But I'm not here to talk about them. I'm here to talk about their envied opposites, the ones who are born with all the qualities that everyone else longs for, the ones who don't even have to try. They get everything. But if there are two rules that life follows so effortlessly, it's that it gives and it takes away. Under the whim of these unspoken rules, there are those who aren't blessed with perfection, so they seek to balance the scale. They get the low ends of the deals and look, while the perfect gets sentenced to the chains of judgment. If they look perfect, they must act perfect. One slip up, one wrong move, and it's over. As a result, the perfect beings live their lives in paranoia.
They take the steps of life with caution. So this drives them off the rail with pulchritudinous insanity. But even after all that, I'm afraid they still win, because looks is all that matters in this world. So even when the pandemonium sets off the inside of their ivory casings, at least they're still pretty to look at. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Aella Vega. I am a second former at St. Ignatius High School. Today, I will be reciting a published poem for you by Maureen Wilson. This poem can be found on the internet. Maureen Wilson is a self-help and observer and an author. This poem mostly talks about how people fear their light more than their darkness, which I found very true, because when people are in your light, they think they're asking for attention, which is not that. You're just trying to be yourself and trying to fit in, which is okay. Don't let anyone talk down to you. Live your life. Remember, we only have one, so live it to the fullest. This poem also wants to inspire us, readers and listeners, to when we read or hear it, to let us live our full potential and change our life and those lives around us. That is what I felt when I first read it. And now I read this poem every day when I get up and when I go to bed. This poem is entitled Our Biggest Fear. Our biggest fear is not that we are indicated. Our biggest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It's our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I? Who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. I hope this poem inspires you all. And remember, don't let anyone talk to you down. The Lord up above is watching you and will make everything possible. Not in this time, but slowly, but just have faith in Him. Thank you all for listening to my poem, and have a wonderful day.
Good evening. My name is Melbourne McLaren. I'm a third form student at Udani S High School, and today I'll be presenting a published poem entitled Phenomenal Woman by Maya Angelou. When pretty women wonder where my secret lies, I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size, but when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, and the curl of my lips. I'm a woman. Phenomenal woman. That's me. I walk into a room just as cool as you please. To a man, the fellows stand or fall down on their knees. Then they swarm around me, a hive of honeybees. I say, it's the fire in my eyes, the flash of my teeth, the swing of my waist, and the joy in my feet. I'm a woman. Phenomenal woman. That's me. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say, it's in the arch of my back, the sun of my smile, the ride of my breast, and the grace of my style. I'm a woman. Phenomenal woman. That's me. See, now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout, jump about, and have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, it ought to make you proud. I say, it's in the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hand, the need for my care. 'Cause I'm a woman. Phenomenal woman. That's me. Thank you.
Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendship?
Universal has all the tools you need for the perfect outdoor grilling. Visit Universal Hardware for a supply of top quality kitchen appliances, perfect for indoor and outdoor dining and cookouts. Find us on Chetamal Boulevard in Belize City or Center Avenue in Spanish Lookout. Universal Hardware, the preferred solutions provider.
Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendship?
Hello, my name is Dorita Pineda, chair-elect for the year 2024-2025 Rotary Satellite Club of San Ignacio, Benque. Being a Rotarian has brought me closer to the needs of my community, whether it be in education, health, or environment. Rotary has opened many doors for me to help my people and their needs. Our final category is Persuasive Speech. We have 7 students in this category. Let us see how skillful they are to persuade us to their opinion with their speech. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Stay tuned to the announcements of the first, second, and third place winners and their awarding of trophies for their high schools.
Hello everyone, I'm Kaylani Lopez, a 4th form student at Our Lady of Mount Carmel High School, and I have come here to talk to you about a pressing concern that needs our immediate address. In a world that often feels like it's moving forward, we cannot overlook the persistent inequalities that hold back half of our population. And when I say half of our population, I mean women. Yes, did you know women make up half of the world's entire population? Well, according to the United States Census Bureau, 50.4% of the world's entire population are women. Could you imagine a world in which that 50.4% operated at its full potential? Well, in order to make this a reality, it is time to unleash the untapped potential of women and girls and harness their strength for a brighter future. From Miss Lila Vernon, who was the first Belizean female artist and a pioneer in the growing Belizean music industry, to our current Governor General, Her Excellency Dame Froila Salam, who is building bridges between indigenous communities and modern society. Women have played a vital role in shaping our world, often against tremendous odds. Unlike men, women who are pioneers and leaders can be counted with the fingers of one hand. Wouldn't you want a world in which women are recognized and known for their achievements? First and foremost, let us take an insight into the reality faced by many females. Like the typical Belizean woman, rising before the sun, getting the kids ready for school, the husband ready for work, going off to work herself, coming back in the evenings to the same routine. Many people have the misconception that if a woman has a job, she is no longer obligated to house chores. However, a woman is still a woman. Women take on various roles. They put the well-being of their family before theirs, be it either taking care of the household, tending the farm, selling produce at the market, or even a traditional job. Women take on a variety of roles which are key in the well-being of societies. Additionally, when we educate a girl, we just not transform her life, we transform entire communities and societies. Like for example, Dame Benita Gordon, who was the first female Governor General of Belize and the first Belizean to receive a doctorate in psychology. Or Nurse Cleopatra White, the Belizean Mother Teresa, who took care of millions of needy people. Yet, despite the indisputable benefits of education, millions of girls around the world are still out of school. According to UNICEF, 129 million girls are still out of school. As a thriving nation we are, we must come together to break down these barriers and ensure that every girl has the opportunity to learn, thrive, and fulfill her potential. I'm here to tell you that women are not just half of the entire population. They're the backbone of society. I invite you to think about the women in your life. Mothers, sisters, daughters, friends, colleagues. They are the pillars of strength, the leaders, the caregivers, the nurturers. Yet too often, their voices are silenced, their achievements overlooked, and their rights denied. They are the ones who hold families together, who innovate, who inspire, who fight for justice. And now I will leave you with one last question. Are you ready to join our mission of empowering women across Belize? Thank you.
My name is Ethan Castill, and I attend Our Lady of Guadalupe Roman Catholic High School, and I'm a fourth farmer. So today, I'm going to be delivering a speech on a topic that's unfortunately not prominent, and it's supposed to be paramount, and it goes about unrecognized. And that topic today is conflict and peace resolutions. So this topic, before we delve in further into it, we need to understand what peace is and what conflict is. Peace is basically the ability for everyone and everything to coexist perfectly and in harmony. So it's the state of being, it's a state of free, stress-free, of security and calmness with no fighting and no wars. It's basically tranquility. Conflict refers to the disagreement or the chaos between opposing ideas, opposing interests, and opposing individuals. It leads to physical, it can lead to emotional, it can lead to spiritual, environmental, and other damages. So conflict happens it basically happens every day that people don't realize how it affects other individuals. For example, at my school, there are so many conflicts that happen that it pains me, honestly. There are conflicts, for example, when you have group projects, there is miscommunication between the leader and another individual. There are also conflicts, just for example, yesterday for the municipal elections, where both Belize decided on whether to vote for PUP or UDP. There was that conflict. There were fights just because of political reasons. So imagine the world, you can even go internationally. For example, the wars, Russia and Ukraine, where Putin, the dictator, wants to invade Ukraine for power and greed, and he does not recognize Ukraine as a country. Can you imagine that? And on top of that, there's another war neighboring to that war, Israel and Hamas, due to resurface religious problems. Can you imagine so many conflicts, and all can be resolved using peace? We have so much resolutions for peace. We can go about instilling it at a young age to individuals like me, where we still have so much to learn. But if we learn peace and experience peace, we can do so much together in this world, and we can have a balanced world, a world where there are no problems. We can have people talking to other students about peace. We can have so much things with peace, but people need to learn how to do with peace. It's even referred in the Bible where the Holy Spirit, it gives us love, joy, and peace. It's literally innate in us. It's just a matter of us learning peace and sharing peace. As I like to end with this speech with a quote, where peace is the absence of conflict. It's not the absence of conflict, but it's how you cope with it. Thank you.
My name is Nasha Alford. I'm a second former at St. Ignatius High School and current Student Council President. Today, I will be presenting you all with my persuasive speech. I chose the topic, the empowerment of women and girls, because as you all know, the month of March is Women's Month. So my persuasive speech goes, women, the guiding stars of our society. They are the caregivers who nurture us, the educators who shape our minds, and the conscience that guides our actions. Yet, why do we still find ourselves undermining their work? Why do we make them feel unwelcome or deny them the opportunities that they deserve? It's time to change this narrative. It's time to empower women and make them feel confident, valued, and respected. The central role of women in our society has been the bedrock of stability. Studies consistently show that empowering girls leads to their remarkable talents being unleashed. Women are hardworking and responsible, but how can they provide for their families if not given the equal opportunities to shine? We must acknowledge their hard work and uplift them. The stereotype that women should conform to a certain dress code or certain jobs must be dismantled. In a fair society, supporting a family shouldn't bruise egos. The law mandates equity for all, and denying women that opportunity, In a fair society, supporting families shouldn't bruise egos. Denying fair pay makes it challenging for independent women to provide for their families. Let's fix our flawed pay system and give women the opportunities that they deserve. Women are capable of excelling in jobs traditionally dominated by men. Just give them a chance. Statistics reveal that 81 cents to $1 is made by women in male-dominated industries. Why are these numbers so low? We must encourage and empower women to dominate these industries and make them feel strong and valued. We need to break the barriers that hold them back. Studies show that women make up only 48% of today's lawyers, vets, and marketing managers. These figures must rise significantly. By empowering our women, we can create a society where they feel dominant and belong. Girls are ready to help, but we must empower them. By empowering and educating teenage girls about resource management, we can help them contribute to feeding and clothing our cold and needy planet. We must support women who are working alone. We must provide them with the tools that they need to succeed. Mentoring girls makes a significant difference, both professionally and personally. We must rally behind organizations that are known for empowering and supporting women, such as the UN Women, National NGO, Girls on the Run, and Girls Inc. We must additionally invest in women and girls by giving them access to education and technology. This will lead to women excelling in fields such as law, mechanics, and construction. In the past, women were excluded from decision-making and leadership roles due to stereotypes. However, in today's society, there's a growing recognition of the importance of women's voices in societal progress and policymaking. I believe in the future, our leaders will predominantly be women with the right support, encouragement, and motivation. Women and girls will rise to the occasion. As women and girls achieve power, the barriers will crumble today, tomorrow, and forever. Thank you.
My name is Sylvia Alvado, and I'm a fourth former in Mount Carmel High School. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and fellow community members, I stand before you today to reflect upon and celebrate the value of service above self. This timeless principle embodies the very essence of what it means to be a compassionate and empathetic human being. It is a calling that transcends the most intimate desires and ambitions and instead focuses on the greater good of others. We live in a world that is increasingly defined by individualism and self-interest. Everywhere we turn, we see people striving and chasing after their own desires and success, often at the expense of others around them. But I believe that true fulfillment and happiness can only be achieved when we learn how to prioritize other people's needs instead of our own. When we practice service above self, we are acknowledging the interconnectedness of all humanity. We are recognizing the fact that we are not only isolated individuals, but rather members of a larger community that depend on others for compassion and support. By serving others, we are fostering a sense of unity that has the power to join people in spirit of love and cooperation. One of the most powerful examples of service above self can be found in the works of humanitarian organizations around the world. Organizations like Doctors Without Borders, the Red Cross, and Habitat for Humanity are dedicated to providing aid and assistance for those in need, regardless of their age, race, gender, and background for that matter. These selfless individuals are willing to put themselves in harm's way and sacrifice their own comfort for those in need. Their actions are a shining example of what it means to embody the spirit of service above self. But we don't have to travel all around the world to make a difference. Service above self can be practiced in our community, amongst our family members, our friends, and our neighbors. Whether it is volunteering at your local school, local library, or simply lending a hand to someone in need, we all have the power to make a difference in the world. In his famous speech, former President John F. Kennedy once said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country." This powerful message reminds us of the importance of standing strong in the face of adversity, and that true greatness comes not from what you can achieve for yourself, but what we can achieve for others, and the positive impact that we can have on the world. So, let us commit to embody the spirit of service above self in our daily lives. Let us be guided by empathy, compassion, and the responsibility we have with our fellow human beings. Together, we can create a world where selflessness and kindness are valued above all else, and where the needs of many are outweighed by the desires of the few. Thank you.
My name is Makeli Martinez from Eden SDA High School. I am a fourth form student. Today I will be presenting a persuasive speech entitled, "The Fight to Empower Women." The Fight to Empower Women. Empowerment to women. Where to start? Considering a woman is a superhero. Empowerment means to empower or to give power to something. Empowerment to women has been a cause to fight for since the beginning of time. Why do women need empowerment? Since the 18th century, women have been fighting for their rights and freedom. This brought the 19th Amendment. This also brought the women's suffrage movement. Elizabeth Cady Stanton and Susan B. Anthony fought to get women the right to vote. They also fought to give them a voice and freedom of speech so they could have a word towards the world's issues. When a woman is living a safe, fulfilled, and productive life, they can reach their full potential. Women's empowerment has 5 components: social, economical, political, psychological, and educational. When a woman is empowered, she can change the world. Empowerment to women is a thought because we need to uplift women and not bring them down. Women go through so much every day, from starting a family all the way to getting abused in their own home. We always know how to keep a smile on our face regardless of what we are going through in our life. As Maya Angelou once said, when a woman stands up for herself without knowing it, possibly without claiming it, she stands up for all women. We need to all come together and fight for what we deserve in life. Empowering women and continuing to understand that we value, that we do matter. Assuring that young girls get their education so they know how to defend themselves in life. Empowerment and women and girls means to assure that they know how to defend themselves in life and can uplift one another. How do we expect our society to change when in our society the only decision makers are men? Men are so quick to make decisions about women without understanding or comprehending what they are going through. We need to accept and include women in our society. The general idea of empowerment is to include and accept those who are neglected during the decision-making processes. By empowering women and uplifting them, we are showing them that they have a bright future to have rights and have a voice during times that they need to speak up. It is never too late to empower or to uplift women. It is time to start to empower and lifting up women in our lives.
My name is Joanie Lopez. I am a fourth farmer from Belmopan Technical High School, and today I will be presenting my speech on the empowerment of women and girls. Have you ever seen a forest burned to the ground with nothing left, but a few months later, plants are sprouting again? That forest is resilient, just like women. Empowering women is not just a buzzword. It is a transformative force that has the potential to reshape society, economies, and the aspects of our shared future. Women empowerment is a concept that refers to the creation of an environment where women can make independent decisions, exercise their rights, and have equal access to opportunities to ensure gender equality and to enhance their overall well-being. I strongly believe that empowering women politically, economically, and socially is essential for our future. Political empowerment is about representation and participation. We cannot claim to have a just and equitable society if half of our voices are unheard. Consider the untapped potential that lies within the minds and hearts of our women. In Belize, we only have 26% of women in politics, including a very important female, our Governor General, Frederick Sido. She has made groundbreaking history in Belize. As the second female Governor General, she is the first indigenous person of Maya descent to serve as Governor General of any country in the history of the Commonwealth. It's time to shatter the glass ceiling in politics and let more women take their rightful place at the table. Unleashing the economic potential of women is not just a matter of fairness. It is a powerful formula for global prosperity. Imagine economics humming with the innovation and drive of empowered women, their voices guiding businesses, shaping markets, and propelling inclusive growth. 41% of women in Belize own a business, and 42% are CEOs, according to the National Women's Commission. The transformation for more women in economies begins with breaking down barriers. Equal access to education equips women with the tools to succeed. Women can become job creators and role models. Their success radiated hope and opportunity throughout communities. Social empowerment of women is essential in fostering a just and equitable society. It involves challenging and dismantling traditional gender roles and stereotypes that have historically constrained women's choices and opportunities, like limited access to education and employment, Some girls are not sent to school because their parents believe that only boys should be sent to school. Because the belief was, and still is in some households, that males need the education to work and females should stay and attend to the house. Some jobs as well say preferably a male. Why not a female? Floralia Bus Line has broken stereotypes by hiring many female drivers, opening more job opportunities for our women. In conclusion, empowering women is not just a choice, it is a necessity. It is an investment in a brighter, more just and prosperous future. As we embark on this journey, let us remember that empowering women is not just a favor we bestow upon them, it is a right they inherently deserve. Together, let's champion the cause of women's empowerment and build a world where every woman is free to soar to her highest potential. Thank you.
Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendship? Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned?
Universal has all the tools you need for the perfect outdoor grilling. Visit Universal Hardware for a supply of top quality kitchen appliances, perfect for indoor and outdoor dining and cookouts. Find us on Chetamal Boulevard in Belize City or Center Avenue in Spanish Lookout. Universal Hardware, the preferred solutions provider.
Oh, hey guys. What am I watching? I'm watching Next Gen TV. What is Next Gen TV, you might ask? Next Gen TV is my go-to for finding a new obsession to keep me on the edge of my seat, to cheer on my favorite team, or maintain my binge-watching streak. With Next Gen TV, I no longer need to worry about finding the perfect watch. Get exclusive originals, live sports, live channels, your favorite movies, series, and more. Next Gen TV, the ultimate way to watch TV.
Get ready for an entertainment experience unlike any other with a national channel. We offer live event coverage from anywhere in Belize, whether it's action, sports, podcasts, documentaries, and exclusive interviews. We bring the excitement directly to your screens with cutting-edge video production and superior quality, social media tailored content. TNC 10, the national channel, is your entertainment station.
Hello from Cayo, Belize. I am Isaura Williams, the head judge for the 22nd Annual Voice of the West Elocution Competition. We are so proud of the students' performance tonight. We know teachers, families, and friends help the students participate in this event. Thank you all. And now for the winners. For the original poem category, in third place is Melbourne McLaren, coming from Eden SDA High School, a fourth form student, winning $100. Second place goes to Shadisha Garcia. She hails from Belmopan Baptist High School, and she's a third farmer, winning herself $200. And our first place winner, no other than Janiv Nabet. She hails from Mopan Technical High School, and she's a second farmer, winning $300. The winning high school for this category is no other than Mopan Technical High School.
I am Vivian Arthur. For the published poem or excerpt category, in third place is Aella Vega, coming from San Ignacio High School, a second former, winning $100. Second place is Udani Sanchez from Mopan Technical High School, a first former, winning $200. And coming in first place is actually a tie between Chelsea Norberto from both Belmopan Baptist High School, a fourth former, and Shadha McLaren from Eden SDA High School, a third former, each winning $300. The winning high schools for this category are Belmopan Baptist High School and Eden SDA High School.
Good evening. My name is Vincent Conyers, and for the Persuasive Speech category, in third place is Nasha Alford from San Ignacio High School, second form student, winner of $100. In second place, we have Joanny Lopez from Mopan Technical High School, a fourth form student, winning a prize of $200. And coming in first place is Kaylani Lopez of Our Lady of Mount Carmel High School, fourth form, winning $300. The winning high school for this category is Our Lady of Mount Carmel High School. Congratulations to all the winners.
Hello there, my name is Ishmael and I am the president of the Rotary Club of Belmopan. Thank you for joining us tonight for the 22nd Annual Voice of the West Elocution Contest. As you have seen, Belize has talent. We have so many young minds and voices who are the shining lights of Belize's future. If you are interested in getting copies of the works these students have shared, please contact the Rotary Club of San Ignacio and they will reach out to the relevant schools with your request. We want to thank the amazing students who participated, their parents, teachers, and friends. Thank you to our judges for taking time from their busy schedules to assist us with this event. Your service is greatly appreciated. We could not have delivered this year's Voice of the West without the generous partnership with the national channel, TNC Channel 10. Their expert technicians and editors have enabled an innovative way for sharing this event with a larger international audience. Thank you very much. I would also like to acknowledge the dedicated Rotarians from the 3 Cayo clubs, namely in Benque del Carmen, San Ignacio, and Belmopan, for their tireless assistance in contacting schools, arranging transportation, and helping make this edition of the Voice of the West a great showcase for our students' abilities. Thank you, Rotary in Cayo. And finally, this competition was sponsored by Universal Hardware. We are grateful for their financial support of the students' cash prizes. We are thankful for Universal Hardware's commitment to serving the people of Belize.
Is it that truth